25 years wedding
25 years
anniversary
wedding.
and 50 years.
How do you feel? How does it make you feel? The two events coming about the same time.
Number one, the wedding anniversary makes me to feel grateful to God. I'm very, very grateful to God because a lot of times I'll look at myself while in that 25 years wedding anniversary. When I look at myself, I will just say in my mind, that if I'm able to complete 25 years in this my husband's house, I will be very grateful to God. In fact, I will celebrate it. I wish I used to even tell my husband himself because of all the things that I've been passing through from here and there. That is just it. I'll be very grateful. In fact, I'm grateful to God.
Then turning 52, what's the feeling like? Turning 50.
Turning 50, the feeling is normal. The feeling is normal, but I would say I'm equally grateful turning 50 that everything that I've passed through in my life, at least I'm able to achieve something. I'm able to achieve something. And I thank God. I give glory to God. I give everything to God for keeping me alive to this day. Turning 50 is a great joy because I know all that I've passed through. A lot, and a lot. In fact, I just have to say thank you, Jesus, because of what I've passed through in my life.
Tell us the story of MGV store. How did it come about? How many years?
MGV, I've been in business for long. Different kind of business that you cannot even imagine that that a lady like me must have done. But I just looked at it and I said, well, it is hard time. Let me settle down on one business. And I just looked, I said, okay, let me go into original leather bags, shoes. So I went into Italian products. And through that, formerly the MGV was a McBall Global Ventures. That is my registered name, company name. And when I wanted to start with Italian business and Turkish and so blah blah, so I just took an abbreviation of it and I used it as MGV. That's McBall Global Ventures. So that is how I derived that name.
So basically, what are the things you stock? So people can talk about
I stock a lot because it's a boutique, both for children, men, women of every age. So Italian shoe and bags, Turkish shoe and bags, belt, clothing, Swiss lace, even underwear, original underwear. So I stock a lot because it's a full boutique. We need accessories. I have them all.
Let's talk about your growing up years. Where were you born? Where did you grow up?
Talking about my grown up, I'm born in Ondo State, Ose local government precise, Imo town, and I came to Lagos And my grown up was very, very tough due to the person I live with, my sister. I went through hell. I, in fact, it's just like a girl of 15 years, and then education wasn't like this. A girl of 14 years, fending for herself, and I just want to go to school. I just want to go to university. I want to be sure I will go to school. So, because that is my aim and the ambition, so I have to try every possible best to endure every maltreatment, everything that I would say everybody were doing to me. Because they were, though I'm the last one of the family, but I was never treated like that. And even while I was in secondary school, they've already taken me like the firstborn, doing everything I have. They always look at it that I have to dispose it to them. A lot of things, my education, they were never supportive. I strived myself. I started doing business while I was still in secondary school. I, in fact, I was hawking a corporate hawker. I sell jewelry. I will go from here to Cotonou to buy jewelry. I will go from here, from Lagos to Yaba. I mean, here to Yaba to buy wear. So I was at a tender age when I started doing all those things. It was really, really tough because my sister were not there. Even though my parents are together, I'm always afraid if I should break the news to them that this is what I'm passing through. It doesn't take my father. In fact, it doesn't take him anything. You just come down to Lagos. You just come down to Lagos and you just come down to Lagos to take me. So I was really afraid of that. So I never tell them anything about it. So I was just enduring till I became, till I got married.
How about schooling? Where did you school?
I school in Ojo Cantonment because that is where I live my childhood life in Ojo Cantonment. Yes, Ojo Cantonment. And I school in, because when I came to Lagos, I was very, very young. I attended Army Brigade Primary School, Ojo Cantonment. Then Army Cantonment Girls Secondary School, Ojo Cantonment. Then I attended Apotech, African College of Computer and Technology. And also, I attended Lagos State University.
What course?
I read business administration.
So when you finished that, what were your plans in terms of what you were going to do after school?
Well, because I've been somebody that has been doing some little business before I finished secondary school. Even at that time, I have saved money. I've saved money for myself that even if I got married to somebody that is not really well to do, I will have money to do business on my own. I kept the money in a Savannah Bank then at what do they call this place? Opposite Trade Fair, Abule Oshun also. So there was one Savannah Bank there, so I just kept working in that branch. So when I started doing the business, because I've thought about it right from time, because of what I've been seeing, what I've been passing through, I just look at it that no, this cannot this cannot continue. So I decided that when I get married, I will start a business of my own, just like that. But I've prepared myself. But fortunately, I married. My husband is okay. So, and everything went well,
What
more
was
than
the,
what I even expected.
what was the attraction to the so what did you see that made you decide to get married?
What I see, I am somebody that, you know, Yoruba people used to say an addict. Oh, Jia, Ologun, Tani teacher. What I see in him is that he's calm, he's loving, and that is not even the main thing that made me to marry him. Because as of then, there are a lot of suitors. But I choose him because of the voice of the Lord that this is your husband. So I wasn't even in love with him. I was just trying my best to like, but since he's my husband, I just have to open my heart and allow him that love to flow. It's not really that maybe there's something he's giving me, maybe it's money because before I got married to him, I have money. I have my money. So that is just it.
Let's talk about the lessons that life has taught you at 50.
Life has really taught me a lot of lessons that even a 70 years old man cannot even imagine. Because my experience during my growing up humbled me. Excuse me. It taught me how to pray and how to listen to the voice of God. So before I make any move, I will pray about it and I will follow my heart. A lot of lessons that I cannot even be counting. A lot of lessons.
Can you tell us a bit about your success secrets? I mean, ladies who want to be successful like you, what are the things you would ask them to, especially now, to today's Nigeria? What are the things they need to pay attention to?
Well,
Things they need to do?
to today's young ones, what I can tell them is that to be successful, it's in their hand, in their own hand. Parents can assist them, but them by themselves have to do something for themselves. Think of what to do. Number one, they have to be business oriented. I know it's not everybody that can do business, but then it's just an addition. They have to be doing something, especially the housewife of nowadays. They will wait for husband to do this, to do that. After when there is a domestic abuse, They will say they just want to remain there. Because of what? It's because they are not doing something. Everything, responsibility is on that man. So if they have something to do, they have to do something. Àtẹ́wọ́ ẹni kì í tán ní jẹ. They have to do something for themselves. If they are doing something for themselves, they will not even be hanging around with men, so-called hook up and so forth. They can do something. They can do something. I can remember my own time, even while I was in secondary school, there are little things that we used to do at home that we bring to the school to sell when it is during break time. We sell it, and that little money, I'm keeping it. And at the same time, before I got married, because I used to go to Cotonou, nobody taught me to go to Cotonou. I just think myself that I have to be doing something. And especially me, that I'm feeding myself, clothing myself, every bit of my responsibility is on myself. And at that younger age, following men, no. So that is my advice for them. Let them be doing something. There are a lot of things they can do. Little money matters. It's just like a little drop of water that makes an ocean. That is what made me to have money in my account before getting married. My husband can testify to it, even though he's the one that collected it.
Like you said, you've been in business for a very long time. How do you see the economy today, and how is it affecting or not affecting business? And what can be done? What's your own advice?
So the economy today, it really affects our business. It really affects our business. Like me, that I do importation. The exchange rate is outrageous. The everything is ×3, ×4. So it's really affecting. And like customers that will come in that will say, "Oh, I want to change my wardrobe." Now, hardly will you see a customer that will come in and say, "I want to change my wardrobe." Hardly. So it's really affecting our business.
How do you think, or what do you think can be done to?
What can be done is that if the exchange rates can come back to normal, because it's too much, it's too high. If the exchange rate can come down to normal, because Nigeria, we are a consuming country, we are not really producing. So most of the things that we are using here is being imported. And as to that, with the exchange rate, it makes everything to be expensive. So if the dollar can come down, because mostly that dollar rate is really killing. And for instance, our farmers, they too, they want to belong. For them selling one tuber of yam for like 7,000-8,000 naira, it's outrageous. So they too, they want to belong, but because they too have children in university, and both rich and the poor, their children are in that university. So they want to blend. But if they can bring it down and other things are down, they too, they will be forced to bring the food stuff down. So I think, to me, that is what I see. Because things were not like this before. Even when the fuel was high, that the exchange rate was not as high as this, we were still coping. But with the trigger of the exchange rate, everybody wants to blend to it. So government should assist us with that.
How do you plan to mark your 2-in-1 celebration? What are the
Well,
plans?
I plan to mark the 2-in-1 anniversary, maybe the ceremony in a grand style because God has really helped me. God has really helped me, deliver me, protect me, and top it all, I'm still alive despite everything that has happened.
So when you look back,
So when I look back, hmm, I just look at it that I have to be grateful. So even if I feed 1 million people, it's not even enough. It's not. It's not enough. So